Let's get this intro. I'm only gonna run that full screen. There are partners. Make sure you check them out. Check them out. All right, so we're gonna go right into this next segment. New gaming order. You know, I was supposed to only do 2 topics, but I had to get this. GameStop, man. Freaking, what the heck am I? Oh, my bad. I put the damn. I keep putting the wrong link. Alright, hold on. Why does it copy paste the wrong crap? Sorry about that, guys. But what's going on now? Apparently, Gamefly has to watch out because GameStop is on the hunt like the Predator, because they're opening their own streaming service that's a direct rival to, you know, Redbox and all that. But as you see here, GameStop is launching an unlimited used game rental subscription for $60 for 6 months, so $10 a month, and you get to. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not a streaming thing, isn't it? I thought it was just a rental.
No. The physical games.
Oh yeah.
Now
you said streaming, so that's why I'm like, what?
Oh no, that, like, how's it? Like, PlayStation does the streaming rentals, Microsoft does the Games Pass. So it's like, you know, you can download the games or you can purchase them at a discount. But what GameStop is trying to do is, for $60 for 6 months, $10 a month, you get unlimited access, 1 game at a time that you have out, you know, like a library service. You can keep that game for as long as you want in that period. Then you go swap it out for another used game. And, you know, apparently there's some things that make it a little more efficient than Gamefly, because depending on where you live, you got to wait for things in the mail and all that other stuff. So GameStop, you can literally go into the GameStop, switch the game, and go right back out. Use games. Now, here's the thing. Will there be limitations to this? Because let's say somebody gets like a brand new AAA title, bust the seal, consider it used, they put it back on the shelf, they already pay $60, they go and start, you know, playing that brand new Tekken 7 or Street Fighter or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to know what some pitfalls may be, but it's looking very attractive. And GameStop, literally, like, I never thought they would go that route, but now that GameStop is doing it, believe me, GameStop, Best Buy will do it, because they started doing the trade-in, used games, and all that stuff. But with that being said, and laying down the forefront, what are your thoughts, NYC Playboy? Or are you still with us?
Looks like that's a no.
Okay, on your knees.
What's that?
What?
Oh.
Okay, are you familiar with the new GameStop program where they're trying to do rentals like Gamefly for used games? Yeah, I put the link.
Why?
Well, here's the thing. They're trying to stay relevant. They're trying to stay relevant.
Okay.
Because I think this is just the wave of the future, man. Like, get the Xbox Games Pass.
Let me see here. Blah, blah, blah. Rental subscription. Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
And I'm trying to think of a funny pun here.
Uh-oh.
And it says nah.
Alright, wait, it's limited to whatever used games are physically available at your local GameStop. Now, what I want to know is, I have a couple of GameStops near me. There's the one in Union, the one in Hillside, and the one in Elizabeth. Should I be, if I'm able to go to wherever GameStop, like, oh, I get it from the one in Hillside, can I drop it off in the one in Elizabeth? Or can I go to the one in Union? You know, that's another question I want to know. Oh, and apparently it's going to start, they're going to roll out this program on the week of the 13th.
November 13th?
Yes.
All right.
And you have to be a Power Up rewards member, but it's free. You know, like I was a rewards member. I let that expire, but you know, and you get like Gaming Insider magazine. I still get these magazines. I don't even bother with them anymore. But you know, I mean, how could this help or hurt GameStop? and is this going to encroach on what Sony and Microsoft has done? Because they were trying to essentially eliminate GameStop with the online purchases and stuff. But your thoughts, Playboy?
I'm not a good one for this topic. No.
Wait. So there's somebody who's more juggernaut than me that has to hold it back? What? Okay, no comment. All right, on your knees. What are your thoughts on this?
My understanding is $60 every 6 months.
Yes.
So it's if you're the type of person like you can. Well, you're not going to be able to get new games. That's the thing. So you got to wait for used shit to come in. But if you could get something relatively new and just cycle through games as you beat them, this can, save your money. It's going to be... How much is Gamefly these days?
I think it's 16 a month or something. Or...
So
you're actually making out better with this program. It's $10 a month, unlimited.
Yeah, so it does make it better than Gamefly. Granted, you have a more limited selection. So that's the trade-off there, and you get to keep one game at the end of the 6 months too. That's the other thing I read about it.
Yeah.
So, depending on what game you get to keep, it could work out for you. But yeah, I would have to look at the limitations to see if it's worthwhile. But on its face, it actually seems like a halfway decent deal.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than the one game option from Gamefly, as far as I understand.
Yeah. I think Gamefly has to change their price point, or they may be in a little bit of trouble because.
Gamefly, you could get new games from that. With this deal, I'm assuming you probably can't.
Mm.
Not at least until they have games in stock, or they might say, you can only get games 2 months after their launch or something stupid like that in the fine print. I have a feeling that's going to be in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's up, Shin Raven? Yeah, you say who's making out with the program? You know what? My thing is, I'm looking at it. If they want to, Playboy, you alright? You breathing like you got an inhaler, like all in the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching porn, midget porn. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh my God! We just got rated R like our boy Xavier Woods.
I told you about that PG bullshit.
Oh well, hey.
He wasn't even that vivid in his description, so it wasn't that bad.
No, it was funny as hell though. They got him. My thing is, the one thing that would make this like worthwhile is if they made it like new games, make new games available. Because guess what? GameStop, obviously, we know that they keep the profit off of used games because they keep 100% of those sales. So, with that being said, I think that's an ingenious way. I mean, there's some games that, if they're used, I probably would, collect them again. But it would be a tough sell, too, because now, it's you got games on demand. What's the point? You know what I mean? But
want to have that physical
and Shin Raven said NYC hookah. What? Oh my God!
That's motherfucker! Yeah! Oh, shit! Hookah is on the prowl now.
Oh, he said NYC hookah. I'm done. All right, so hey, don't knock the midget porn. What the heck? This is gaming. We're not talking about midget, shenanigans that Playboy's into.
Oh, Lord.
Talking about Shin Hookah. But in any case, I think this is going to be interesting because if, let's say, GameStop switches to this format, Gamefly is done. What the heck? Yeah, we got Shin Raven laughing in the chat. But, I'm just saying, it's going to be interesting. T-Rez, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I'm looking up here at what Gamefly's actual prices are. It's $15.95 for one game and $22.95 for two.
At a time?
Yeah, at a time.
Mm-hmm. And that's and that's every month, correct?
Yeah, that's every month.
That's kind of. I think GameStop got them beat with the format. I really think that they might have to make some adjustments to stay competitive.
Yeah, I can't find how much is Redbox's games. for renting because it's totally different.
Yeah.
And I know like if you just don't return the game, then they just charge you 60.
But the game is used though. They charge you 60 and the game is used. Like no, negative. Wait. Redbox is Shin Raven thought it was $2 each game.
Per day, maybe $2 per day.
I think it's per day.
All right, can somebody put it in the chat for me?
Charge you after 60 or something like that.
Yeah, so at 30 days, they would charge you the full game.
But it's used. Wait. Yeah.
That's if you want to hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah, Shin Raven, you can put that in the chat. Because I've seen people running up to Redbox and doing all that stuff. I'm like, what? Yeah, but yeah, don't keep it or you pay full price. Yeah, that's what they were saying, you know. I think they're on the right track with, like, Xbox Games Pass. PlayStation started with the PlayStation Now, but, for what the PlayStation Now was, the other companies just saw where that, I wouldn't even say fail, but it could do a lot more.
PlayStation Now should have just given people the option of whether or not they wanted to stream the game or download it.
Yeah.
And it would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway. And I think that's what they all should do. Like, even Nintendo now is having a program for their older titles. And
really?
Yeah. They are planning to set up a program where people are allowed to rent older games through their complete subscription service. Once it gets up and running, it's not on the Switch yet. That's the plan of their online subscription.
Okay.
So it's packed in, and it's like $12 a month, I think.
Oh, interesting. Damn. You know what? I tell you, it's a good and a bad thing that we can still have access to some older stuff, but if they do it like that, hey, you know what? No comment.
We'll see. Like, of all the actual like on console ones, the Nintendo one seems to be my favorite right now because
the titles.
It's not just the titles. What they're planning to do is the older games that had local co-op and such or local multiplayer.
Yeah.
They will have a feature for online.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's like server or peer-to-peer.
But then games like that would need a... Okay, but games like that would need to be like, re-engineered to support that, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. Because you can already do that already with like emulators and like stuff like Hamachi.
Oh, or Kalara and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like that concept for those single-player games. I don't know what they plan to do for the multiplayer ones that actually had online, but you'll see.
Okay, bad.
That's something that I haven't seen anyone else do aside from like PlayStation Share Play.
All right.
That's hit or miss. It either works or it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, and Shin Raven put some information. Well, older games, the range is $1 to $3 a day, and then starting January 6th, it'll be a standard $3 a day. Well, that sucks. They're going up. They're just making it one flat rate across the board. So
yeah. I don't think they should do that.
After hearing this, days, that game is yours, bitch.
Yeah.
I think after this,
it's like, oh, you want to keep our game? We're gonna charge you and put it on your credit card. Like but
I think after this, you're going to see a lot of changes with Redbox and Gamefly because they now actually have real competition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because yes, you'd be hard pressed to find a gamer that like uses Redbox for games, and not like just solely movies.
Oh, and wait, hold on. Shin Raven, rental period is 17 days max. Rental is 17 days max for a movie. For a game is $23 dollars. Well, 23 days for a game.
23 days for a game, and you keep it, and they charge you the price after 23 days times $3.
So they're gonna charge you $69.
69. What?
What?
Well, that's for the old gamer Playboy, 55 and up.
Fuck you.
We're gonna watch that Alex maybe.
Moving back to the topic at hand.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Moving back to the topic at hand, like this, I think this is just to deter people from all of their other ways of trying to utilize the used game market over the years, because people have just been cheating the system all the time. Like, I've been one of those people. And I think they've just had enough and are trying something else yet again. Because this is probably like, what, the 6th or 7th time they've tried to change the way that they market used games to people.
But you know what? I'm not a major fan of some of GameStop's practices, but they're onto something with this. They really are. You know? And you get to keep a game at the end. So imagine, for 6 months, how many games you can play in that time frame. You know what I mean? And for streamers who are on a budget, they go and play the game to the ground, get everything, all the achievements, bam, move on to the next, bam. And then by the time 180 days pass, you're going to have all this streaming content, all these games played, all these achievements done. I mean, I think that if you're a hardcore gamer that gets a lot of playtime, this is your thing. You know?
Yeah, personally for me, I'm going to try it once and see how well it works.
Oh, at GameStop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I might try it too.
If I was in New York still, I probably would have just said, yeah, immediately, without a doubt, I'm going to try this because I know of 5 different GameStops in my area.
Okay.
Within walking distance. But here in New Jersey, it's kind of a bit more difficult.
Yeah, spread out.
As it says, like, up above, that it's limited to whatever used games that particular GameStop has. In
their inventory. But, you know, that's why I was wondering
if there's something specific you're looking for.
Yeah, so you gotta call that GameStop or see if, you know, yeah, you gotta make sure you check it's in stock. But sometimes, I remember I went to a GameStop, I called it like, oh, we have this game in stock. Or you check on the website, then you go there, oh, we don't have it. Or somebody didn't shelve it or something. You know what I mean? So
it could be shelved, it could just be people just not paying attention. I have had times where, like, I've gone to their website on my phone and told them, look, you have this game here. Can you actually take the time to look? And then they go look, and well, you know, it's actually there.
That means somebody's being a lazy schmuck.
Right. What?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That a little bit of Juggernaut mode come out, a little bit. But with that,
that's all I gotta say on it. It's going to be interesting within the next couple of months, and I want to see how the competition actually changes their strategy for this.
Yeah, you know what? This
is just good competition to me.
Yeah, and I'm actually encouraging it because it's gonna make everybody fight for your dollar now. You know, I think it'll be some good stuff. But
the only people that are going to lose on this, I would say, are the actual developers.
Yeah, but that's why they hate GameStop so much, and it's like, you know, that's why the Games Pass exists. That's why PlayStation Now exists. They're trying to eliminate them, but like a cockroach, you can't get rid of GameStop. You know, so
people have tried.
Yes, but in conclusion, any final words on this topic before we shut everything down? Started with NYC Old Man Playboy.
Get off my lawn.
Wow, he went Clint Eastwood on me. All right, T-Verse, any final remarks? Oh, you know what? I'm not even going there. I'm not. And they canceled House of Cards too? I'm done.
I had to work a joke in on that. I'm sorry, but that's all I have.
Man, I can't believe it. You know what? No comment. But T-Verse, final words.
No, that's all I had. Basically that. It's good competition, and basically the only people that are going to get completely screwed on this are the developers. So I hope everyone has a plan for this and a strategy going forward.
All right. On your knees, final remarks.
Well, like I mentioned, my only concerns are you limited to one store, and can you get new games with this program? If you can get new games, it's great. If you could get, well, actually, either one of them, it's great. So it all depends on the fine print for this. But it sounds right now, it sounds actually like a good deal. I got to get GameStop props.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm a critic to GameStop, but this one they might be onto something. You know, it might be a good idea. We'll see. We'll see. So, New Gaming Order, we are out. Make sure you check us out on our social media outlets. And it warms my heart to be working with some of the staff once more. And, you know, I do want to ask a favor of you guys. If you still have that Chivalry night game that we played when Playboy got... I want to play that with you guys. Or if you have Day of Defeat. Which is like a first-person shooter with like crappy graphics, but fun as hell to play. Some of my soldiers turn me on to it, so you know I just want to do some play dates with you guys. You know, so you know, just opening the door to that. You know, I want to set that for like Thursdays or no, not Thursdays, because I do Thursday night thrashing with Thumb Thrasher Gaming, but like maybe like a Tuesday night or Wednesday. You know, but just let me know.
Dude, it's like $5.
What?
It's $5. Chivalry Medieval Warfare is $5.
Yeah, I remember we had it and we were like killing each other.
The original one, not the
didn't I buy a
updated one that they had?
Yeah.
With extra characters and such? Because I thought they made a second one with like pirates and samurai and something.
There's 2 DLCs. No, there's one. There's the Deadliest Warrior, which is the samurai. And which is $3 in the game, which is like $5, so it's $11.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I gotta do some play dates with you guys. That and Warframe. If any, Warframe is free, and that's a wonderful game.
But you're not on PC for that, are you?
I have Warframe for PC, but my Zeno or my Tenno is not anything. He's stronger on the Xbox. I wish that it was crossplay, but they said something about the PC development is usually
PC development is
ahead,
like 3 months ahead of console development.
Yeah,
something like that.
That game needs crossplay. That is a fantastic game that I would love to play with the team. If we want to do the PC version, that's fine. I just have to build up my Tenno and whatnot.
Yeah, I was playing that for a bit on PC, but I haven't touched it in probably half a year.
Yeah, it updated a lot since. A whole lot.
Same for me. Like I have all of my stuff, my clan stuff, my weapons, my Tenno, all of that stuff is on console. It's on PS4. So
yeah, one day that crossplay is gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. I can't wait for it. Cause
I don't want to go and like grab specific Tenno again because they changed how you get them. Like the way I got a particular one that I really enjoyed was on Planet Mars, and now it's somewhere else. That's way further out. That takes a much longer time to get.
Oh yeah, you gotta go out of orbit.
Yeah, they did stupid shit like that. Like there was something for the pet. You had to go to like fucking Saturn or something to get something, and they gave you this quest when you're on Earth, which is stupid.
Yeah, I hate how they got you in a damn goose chase and whatnot. But I want to take a shot at Destiny 2. How come the rate of players has dropped significantly since its launch, and people are calling it a disappointment?
Maybe
because people learned from the first game.
It's hot garbage, maybe. I don't know.
Let me tell you, that was a regret purchase. I should not have gotten into Destiny. You know, but I'm going to leave it at that. New Gaming Order, we are offline. We'll see y'all later.